You may be wondering, how do you access the fuel tank sender and or the fuel pump? You do that by removing this fuel pump fill door, fuel fill door. Remove the screws, the Torx bits holding it, the 4 of them, and remove the door assembly. Something to be especially careful of would be this tank vent drain. This tube allows any water that would accumulate from washing or rainwater to exit and get down below this fill neck. And the importance of that is all of these fuel caps allow air into the system but not out. They're not allowed to vent hydrocarbons. Well, unfortunately, when that allows air in, if there happens to be a pool of water here and the cap's not absolutely snug, it can draw water into your fuel tank, and then you have a problem with a no start condition from plenty of water in the fuel tank. And now to remove this boot, and you have to remember, when you order your pieces for this fuel tank replacement, you may want to do this boot, because you see we have to be pretty rough with this, pulling the rubber out of the way to get this boot out. Usually by now they're rotted. You do that and they come out in 2 or 3 pieces. So we're going to pull this out to gain access to the fuel sending unit down below. And you see we have a couple of different hoses here. One of these, this would be your ventilation hose. This would be the return hose. And you notice that we have 1 clamp on this hose and 2 clamps on this hose. This would be the pressure side of the system. You definitely want to keep both of those hose clamps on there and tight. Remember, we have 45 psi of pressure built up here. This could blow off quite easily if you only had 1 clamp and it wasn't tight. And then we have a connector here with would be sending unit and fuel pump power along with a ground.